IPL. The game is brewing. Remember to enjoy the matches with your favorite cup of Brooke Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color.
This Ramadan, be one of 50 elite owners of the iqbal Titanium Edition Jolian or H6. Enjoy 100,000 kilometer service, 6-year warranty and more. iqbal Herbal Toothpaste from John Bros. The goodness of clove, mint and fennel gives a long-lasting fresh breath. Cheer on with confidence.
Meet your developers. Step into a world of elevated privileges where your investment not only grows but also brings your family's dreams to life. Dial 800-789 now.
It's not just a game. It's the Tata IPL.
Take the ball, take the players off.
The biggest hits on Big 106.2.
Chennai Super Kings on the attack here. Delhi Capitals are 105 for 2 after 11.2 overs. Rishabh Pant looking a bit wary at the crease, 2 of 5.
Can't quite time the ball just yet, and Tushar Deshpande is causing him some headaches. Tushar Deshpande in particular has bowled beautifully this evening. 2.2 overs, just 9 runs conceded. Bowling change made immediately by Gaikwad after the dismissal of Prithvi Shaw. And let's see if it pays off. Third delivery of the over. Deshpande to Rishabh Pant, nicely turned around the corner towards square leg. 1 run added to the score.
The one run with Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Dhoni is going to get his spinners on. Mitch Marsh has been looking very iffy against spin. He struggled, literally managing a kind of 190 odd of 180 balls. It's not a great strike rate for a person who comes in at this point in time. It's the lowest strike rate by an active overseas batter against spin. In comes Deshpande. This time a bouncer wanting to go for that and pulls his bat back. They lost 2 wickets already, so no risk to be taken at this point in time. Get your eye in. Mitch Marsh 2 of 3, Rishabh Pant 3 of 6. The score 106 for 2. This is Delhi Capitals who are putting up with the bat. They chose to bat after winning the toss. Run rate of 9.08. That is powered by Mr. Warner and Shaw show. That happened just a while back. The first 10 overs, DC was dictating terms. And now Chennai Super Kings is coming back. In the meantime, there's a wide coming in from Deshpande. All in all, it's been tidy. Just 3 runs of the first 4.
Yeah, he's done a decent job. He's been the standout bowler so far for CSK, but still they've been deprived of wickets in the first 10 overs. Just a change in the script after Ravi Jadeja came on. Projected score suggesting DC will get up to about 183 at the current run rate. They'd really like to go closer to that double 100 mark. Next delivery, up his drive from Mitchell Marsh wasn't quite in control, and it was aerial for a while. Good bowling coming in from Tushar Deshpande once again. A super delivery.
Super delivery. Brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
So like you mentioned, Harsha, just that slowdown after the 2 openers got dismissed after a stunning partnership. They really did pile on the quick runs, hitting 6s at will. And David Warner, well, he was shell-shocked when Patirana hung on to that unbelievable catch at short third, diving to his weaker side and still clung to the ball. And a much-needed breakthrough for CSK. Final delivery of the 12th over. It's lofted in the air by Mitch Marsh. Mid-off in the circle. And
that he had gone through, that accident and that hibernation must be a tough time. He's passed the wicket-keeping test. And now he's working his way back with the bat. There's a shot which has been played to the backward of point. There's a bit of a misfield there that gives them a chance to take the second run. Pant is on 5 of 7 deliveries, yet not looking the Pant of the old times. He has to get his act back on track, being a skipper more so, because when you are performing well, when you're in top form, you will marshal your forces much more confidently, much more better. That's not really happening with Pant with the bat so far. Looking pretty iffy, pretty edgy.
Yeah, 5 of 8 so far, even though Ravi Jadeja gave him some hittable deliveries, couldn't quite put it away. But Mitchell Marsh looking confident as he has the last 18 months or so. He's certainly changed his game around, being appointed the T20 skipper of Australia as well. So certainly put in a leadership role and one of the key players for DC this season. Jadeja next delivery, it's in the slot and slogs free from Rishabh Pant. Cut but chodo, seedha 6 lagao, mid wicket ki upar se into the stands, half a dozen.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by Alseep Developer.
Nicely picked up, got to his knees and stonked it 80 meters into the crowd. Much needed for Rishabh Pant. This time rocks back and cuts the ball straight to Rachin Ravindra. He's down on that offside. It's 119 now for 2. 12.4 overs gone. Mitch Marsh 6 of 5. Rishabh Pant 11 of 10. Jadeja continues. Next ball cuts. There is cover in the deep as Pathirana will collect that.
In fact, that Pathirana catch that has completely changed the tide of how this game would have shaped up. Warner and Shaw were running away with the game.
Yeah, Jadeja has been very poor today. 1 for 42 and 3.5. Kafi maar padi hai unko, and the lines have not been great at all. Final delivery to Marsh, who turns it into the mid-wicket region. They're looking for 2, but I think in the end they'll just settle for 1. Good-looking drive there once again, coming in from Mitch Marsh. A perfect drive.
The perfect drive.
With Jitor, drive your future. Aban Herbal Toothpaste, distributed by Danbros.
Well, Jadeja just before this match was yet to dismiss Warner and Akshar Patel also in IPL. Some smart stats here. Both batters have a strike rate of 175 against him. Jadeja though has a favourable matchup against Mitch Marsh, who is at the crease right now. 2 dismissals in 10 balls. So he's having a feast against Mitch Marsh. So far so good for Mitch. He's on 7 of 6. One more casualty here and the Chennai Super Kings will be on track. So far, I'll still say it's advantage Delhi Capitals thanks to that solid foundation laid and a run rate of 9.30. Another 7 overs of play remaining. This one played by Mitch Marsh. They got Deepak Chahar back on. Chahar got the hammer in his initial spell. Can he do some repair job now?
Yeah, interesting that Rituraj Gaikwad has brought him in. He's not usually used outside the power play, but perhaps just trying to buy a wicket here. First ball was a good one, driven out towards extra cover for a dot ball. None for 34. Like you mentioned, David Warner took a liking to him in the power play, took plenty of 6s, in fact, landing well into the stands. 121 for 2 after 13.1.
Mitchell Marsh looking to heave on the leg side, bottom half of the blade, and there is Ajinkya Rahane at deep square leg. 1 run added to the score.
The One Run with Danube Properties. Get your dream home with Danube Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
It's 122 for 2 in 13.2. Pant 12 of 11. Will be on strike. Lot of eyeballs on this man. He came with a lot of promise. He had his share of troubles, especially being a little casual about his approach for batting. He kind of toned it down, but he was casual with his driving as well, which landed him in trouble. And good to see him fight back, and that's why all the eyes on him to perform well. Yes, he's got starts, but he hasn't capitalized further on, and today is a nice platform. The foundation is laid. This is just when Pant should fire, because that will fire up the entire team, Delhi Capitals. Next ball wanting to cut it, and a good ball coming in from Deepak Chahar. That's a super delivery.
Super delivery. Brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Harsha. बस थोड़े से devoid of form, devoid of batting rhythm लग रहे हैं इस वक्त ऋषभ पंत. 12 of 12, even that includes a 6. तो काफ़ी डॉट बॉल खेल चुके हैं. स्मूथ नहीं लग रहे क्रीज पे. शायद थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा adjusting to the very top level of cricket, especially in the IPL. Current run rate will take them to a score of 181, but DC would ideally like to get up to maybe 190, 195, or maybe even beyond for delivery of the over. And he's tried that falling scoop shot. Rishabh Pant, he's only fallen over, and it's gone out towards a fine leg for a dot ball. So थोड़े से अब अनऑर्थोडॉक्स होने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ऋषभ पंत, बट ओनली 1 रन कंसीडर्ड इन 4 डिलीवरीज. दीपक चहर अगर इस आखिरी 2 गेंदों पे भी मार पड़ गई, आई वुड स्टिल से इट्स अ वेरी वेरी गुड ओवर. इट कुड बी अ मैच डिफाइनिंग ओवर फॉर CSK.
It's a match-defining moment.
With honorinsurance.ae, we've got you covered.
You got a defining captain, ex-captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who might not be captaining, but the lot of thought coming from behind the stumps, egging that captain. Gaikwad's job is more than half done with that thinking cap right behind the stumps. Captain Cool. We'll still call him the Captain Cool.
वो एब्सोल्युटली जितना मर्जी आप दूर हो जाएं, लेकिन CSK और धोनी ये जो एक संबंध है वो कभी टूट नहीं सकता. वो रिटायर हो भी जाएं, वो क्रिकेट छोड़ भी दें, CSK विल ऑलवेज बी आइडेंटिफाइड विद महेंद्र सिंह धोनी एंड हिज प्रेजेंस. चाहे उन्होंने कैप्टन्स आर्म बैंड या वो टॉस के लिए जाएं या ना जाएं, वी ऑल नो हु इज द लीडर ऑफ द येलो ब्रिगेड, एंड दैट इज ऑफ कोर्स थला. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who is just guiding the team, and this time a huge hit from Mishmash. Short ball pulled away into the stands. It's a massive 6.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
Well, that 6 has changed the equation, hasn't it? 129 for 2 DC after 14 overs.
This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
No way!
Big 106.2.
Ball by ball with
Meteora Developers. Step into the world of elevated privileges. Brook-Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color. Al-Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72-hour non-stop protection. Al Seeb launches luxury homes. Get your dream home in business pay with a 3-year post handover plan. Call 054-700-672.
Al-Ras Auto AC Parts, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East with 20 plus outlets spread across the UAE, Oman, Qatar and Bahrain. Visit alras.me.
LM Exchange with 36 branches across UAE and over 50 years of trust. Send money to your loved ones safe and fast. Call 800 LM.
Enjoy exclusive 10 years or 1 million kilometers warranty plus 3 years free service on all Jetor SUVs. Jetor, exclusively distributed by the elite cars in the UAE.
It's not just a game. It's the Tata IPL.
Take the ball, take the bails off.
The biggest hits on Big 106.2.
टाटा IPL में मिचेल मार्श के बल्ले की ठा शुरू हो गया. ह्यूज 6 hit of Deepak Chahar, giving the momentum back to DC. 130 for 2 after 14.1 overs. 12,000 छिक्के पड़ चुके हैं टाटा IPL में 16 साल में. Surely that has to be a very cool moment.
Cool moments.
With Igloo Ice Cream, UAE's #1 and your favorite ice cream.
Mitch Marsh taking strike. Plays it straight to the fielder, this time on the offside. Intent is pretty clear, pretty evident. It's Mitch Marsh who will go for the big ones. Pant is still holding fort, still getting his eye in. It's 14 of 15 deliveries for Pant. It's 130 for 2, 14.2. In fact, they can fire from both ends now. They've got ample wickets in hand and also a very solid foundation to really go for the kill. Shot ball pulled, one bounce for Mitch Marsh at work.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
Well, he smashed that ball so hard, it was just like a blur on the screen. Matisha Patirana trying to challenge him with the short ball, and Mitchell Marsh ne kaha nahi bhai nahi, and a beautiful pull shot. That's one of his favorite strokes to play, and he's feeding him to his strength. 18 of 11 now for the newly appointed T20 captain of Australia, and looking very dangerous indeed. 134 for 2. Next delivery, block hold Yorker, and he's bowled him. Matisha Patirana knocks over Mitchell Marsh. 150.4 kph, perfect Yorker, and he's bowled him.
How's that?
With Jotun Paints, Jotun protects property. Ajman Free Zone. Start your business in the UAE for just 5,555 dirhams. Great Wall Motor, a world-renowned SUV and pickup manufacturer. And Haval, LM Exchange. 36 branches spread across the UAE.
Middle stump out of the ground. What a peach. 150.4 kph gun delivery. And he needed a gun delivery to quieten Mitch Marsh. A 6 followed by a touch of brilliance from Pathirana, who took an excellent catch. And this one, an excellent yorker to rattle the woodwork.
Well, Mitchell Marsh की wicket 2 के बराबर है. What a response from Pathirana. What a response from CSK. Could this prove to be the match-defining over?
It's a match-defining moment.
With honorinsurance.ae, we've got you covered.
New batter coming in is the young South African finisher, Tristan Stubbs, very talented and certainly is a great pickup for Delhi Capitals. But situation थोड़ी different है, pressure बहुत अलग है, crowd बहुत बड़ा है. Let's see if he can respond to that. और अब बात कर रहे थे ऋषभ पंत की. Now what will be the change in his approach now that Mitchell Marsh has fallen?
Oh yes, that's going to be very, very crucial here. I still feel it's going to be Stubbs who will do the hitting. Oh, what a beautiful delivery coming in from Pathirana after he's tasted blood. Another super delivery coming in from Pathirana.
Yeah, that one was at 149.5 kph. So what a follow-up delivery. He's really breathing fire tonight, the young Sri Lankan fast bowler. और जो डंडे उन्होंने लिटा दिए उधर मिचेल मार्श की, what a sight to behold and a big moment in the game. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni telling him ये चीज boy यही करने का है. 1 for 9, still has 2 overs to go after this in fact. Again in the block hold and he's knocked him over. This time it's the off stump that goes flying. 149 kph. एक और डिलीवरी, एक और बोल्ड, एक और विकेट Pathirana के नाम.
How's that?
With LM Exchange, 36 branches spread across the UAE. Jotun Paints, Jotun protects property. Ajman Free Zone. Start your business in the UAE for just 5,555 dirhams. Great Wall Motor, a world-renowned SUV and pickup manufacturer. And Haval.
And this time it's off stump, which is flat on the ground. Another searing yorker. 149 kph. He's the DJ playing Pathirana ji maaf karna. On a duck. Tristan Stubbs gone. What a display of fast bowling there.
Well, this is an incredible turnaround. 134 for 4 at the end of 15 overs. Well, it's time to change. A double change in the com box. Charu and Charvi, over to you. This game is in the balance now.
So much. Where is this game heading? 2 wickets in the over for Matisha Pathirana. We have some Yellow Army supporters here in the com box as well. 15 overs gone. It's 134 for 4. Top class. It has been this over. 2 wickets and 5 runs from it. It will be a match-defining over.
It's a match-defining moment.
With honorinsurance.ae, we've got you covered.
16th over, last 5, 134 for 4. Matisha Pathirana has still got 2 more overs to create more damage. And joining me in the com box in conversation is Charu Sharma.
Thank you, Charvi. 2 magical deliveries and he's broken the back of the Delhi Capitals. That's the end of that. I remember when we were last in conversation, we were talking about maybe 225. They'd be kicking themselves if they get anything less than 225 going till the 9th over at well over 10 and over. Now, trouble. They've lost some key wickets and it's up to the 2 at the crease now. Maybe one more bat to try and limp across to 185. I think they'll have to recalibrate and forget the 200. Of course, they are batting first, so they have the luxury of not really getting too worried about how much do we really need to score. There's no target in mind. This could be a double between long on and deep mid wicket. Yes, it will be too. They have decent runners at the crease now. But what an incredible performance by Patirana. 150 slightly swingy Yorkers. And both Mitch Marsh and Stubbs, Marsh particularly being such a tall guy, no way he was getting down there in time. Brilliant.
16th over in progress. It's 137 for 4. The run rate is at 8.93. Rishabh Pant is on 16 of 17. Akshar Patel yet to get off the mark. Tushar Deshpande into the final over of his spell, and he's done well today. No wicket, but none for 18. He's into his fourth at economy of 5.4. He's bowled really well. Usually the bowler that tends to go away for too many runs, but Tushar Deshpande is right on top of it.
And they bowled him at just the right time, the 16th over, because they've just lost 2 wickets and they dare not attack and play the ball in the air. So Deshpande is going to get away here with another very good over, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. Get away, even if you should bowl a little inaccurately, he's going to get away because these two are not likely to attack him. Certainly not Akshar, who's on strike now, seeing his first delivery.
So 138 for 4. 3 more deliveries in this 16th over. 8.90. Last 5 overs, 41 runs and 3 wickets. So coming back into the game strongly, Chennai Super Kings. Tushar Deshpande runs in to the left-handed Akshar Patel. Back of the length on the leg stump, tucked away behind square. Mustafizur Rahman out there in the deep as they pick up a single.
The One Run with Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Well, that previous delivery, just what I was talking about. Ball down leg, and if the batsman had been there longer, he might have taken a big swipe at it. But Akshar just turned it round between fine leg and square leg and was happy to take the single. So much work for Rishabh Pant to do. Was that a little too high? No, Rishabh Pant partly moving away, ducking, weaving away from that very well-directed bouncer by Tushar. And no better time for Rishabh Pant to prove that he is now 100%. Right now, strike rate under 100. And if he's anywhere near even 120 by the time he finishes, that's just not good enough in T20 cricket, especially when your openers are giving you such a brilliant start.
139 for 4. 1 more delivery to come in this 16th over. Tushar Deshpande, none for 20 as he's completing his spell in the innings. Loopy full toss. This one opening the face of the pad. Rishabh Pant has guided this one down towards point. And this is going straight into the fence. It's going to be a boundary.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al-Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
So 16 overs gone. It's 143 for 4 to Delhi Capitals. Well, the projections now showing close to about 160. The run rate is at 8.93.
Scoreboard
with Fakhi University Hospital. Call or WhatsApp 04414 4444 or visit fuh.care. This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
No way!
Big 106.2.
Ball by ball with
Al-Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72-hour non-stop protection. Meteora Developers, step into the world of elevated privileges. Brook Bond Red Label Tea, perfect blend for strong taste and color.
Start your freelancing journey in the UAE with Ajman Free Zone for just 12,121 dirhams, inclusive of visa, Emirates ID, and medical fees.
Razzle and dazzle your ice cream time. Try the 3 exciting Rosetta flavors today. Mango Tango, Raspberry Ripple and Golden Ribbon. Igloo, ice cream fun for everyone. This IPL season, get bowled over Bollywood style. Watch live matches at B-Town Restro Bar, Capital Hotel, Almina Road, Satwa.
Meteora Developers, step into a world of elevator privileges where your investment not only grows but also brings your family's dreams to life. Dial 800-789 now.
Hey, what plans for Eid? Traveling to home of the best service, state-of-the-art electronics and the best gifting destination.
Wait, what? Where's this, bro?
Sharaf DG, bro. And you get to save extra 10% with Emirates MBD cards as well.
Best plan ever.
Sharaf
DG, here we come.
TNCs apply.
Make this Ramadan special for your family with Papa John's special home delivery deals and offers. Order on Papa John's app now.
It's not just a game, it's the Tata IPL.
Take the ball, take the bails off.
The biggest hits on Big 106.2.
Welcome back. This is the live ball-by-ball coverage of the Tata IPL. Match number 13 between Delhi Capitals and Chennai Super Kings on Big 106.2 and Dock 100.3 in the UAE, and on KZMP Fun Asia 104.9 FM HD3 in Dallas in the United States. Delhi Capitals batting first are 143 for 4 after 16 with 4 more overs to go. Can they get, say, about 40, maybe 50 odd runs on board to make it a little challenging?
Well, the way Pant is going, although he did strike the last ball of the last over for 4, but he wasn't in control. One of those typical one-handed Pant shots in the end. But I think 180 for the moment is what they would hope to achieve in the dugout, as on an expectation level team-wise. But you never know. If Pant can show some magic here, as we expect from him. Mind you, as you mentioned, Pathirana still 2 overs, 2 for 9, and all the batsmen will be shivering right now, waiting for that swinging Yorker to come in. Length delivery, but no swing at it. Again, very, very quick. Akshar does well to just push it away to mid-wicket at 100. Brilliant. The kind of pace that Pathirana is working up, and nothing better to inspire you to bowl faster and faster when it's coming out so well from the hand.
144 for 4. Set past the 160 mark. Close to 170 maybe. Great delivery. It's a leading edge. Opening the face of the bat. Again, Rishabh Pant wanted to guide that one down. But one bounce into the hands of Mustafiz at short third.
Luckily for him, it didn't carry to short.
At Akshar Patel. Guides that one down towards the third, as they pick up another 1 run.
The 1 run. With your dream home with Danube Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Did I say that Pathirana was inspired? And the big advantage for all the bowlers now in yellow is the fact that they've got 2 lefties, so they can afford to be far more, they have a chance to be far more consistent.
Another single gets added. Not a bad over this is turning out to be. Just the 4 runs from it. 4 singles so far. 2 for 13 for Pathirana. So into his third over he is. 147 for 4. 2 more deliveries.
Rishabh Pant.
The 1 run with Danube Properties. Get your dream home with Danube Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
19 overs gone. It's 179 for 5. 1 more final over to be bowled. Delhi Capitals been able to get to that 180 mark, which maybe was a bit of a miss at a point, but now probably 190.
Yeah, courtesy that onslaught by Rishabh Pant in the previous over. Good for them, because the way they started out, 220 or 225 was a possibility. Now with 6 deliveries left, the Fizz is going to bowl. Very expensive in the previous over, 1 for 35. But he is a clever bowler, can come back here. Lots of pressure on Akshar and Porel to try and take them to that, perhaps 200 mark. 6 deliveries. Let's see what happens. Mustafiz could also pick up some more wickets here.
So Mustafiz comes in wide outside the off stump, trying to reach out Abhishek Porel. And it's going to be a dot delivery. Has it been given a wide by the...
There's no target, as we've been saying. You don't have to get a certain number of runs, but obviously they want to maximize. And there are still a few wickets in the dugout. So, it eventually was given a wide. Well,
marginal. I think it's inside that guidance line. So the fielding team unfortunate. I wonder have they reviewed it or not, because each run will matter.
This is the kind of score that's virtually par. So every run's going to be the key, and I think there will be a change here. Dharmasena says, sorry, got that wrong. No wide. Mustafizur will get away with a dot delivery. Very well bowled, just inside that guidance line. 5 deliveries left now.
Mustafiz comes in once again, this time opening the face of the bat. He gets it past the fielder at short third, and this one is racing into the fence for 4.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
How well was that played? Instead of trying to give it a big bash, just made sure they got the bat underneath the ball, gave it some shape, and went flying over short third. Very well played. Clever, sensible boundary.
Last final over of the innings, it's 183 for 5. Mustafiz runs in once again to Abhishek Purell. Will still keep it wide outside the off stump, and this definitely will be a wide. It was outside those tram lines and is given a wide. So Mustafiz still leaking those runs.
Yeah, it's been a little poor. I think this is because he got hit for several the previous over. So that's the innings. But
Made this one, did get bat on it, but straight to Rachan Ravindra at long on. And
Dream home with Danube Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
well, this is the second no ball that Mustafizur has bowled this innings, which is very poor considering he's not express. Spotted by the third umpire and quickly called by Dharmasena on the field. And that is certainly a no ball. Just about clipping that popping crease, well over it. Ruturaj Gaikwad shows a little bit of disappointment because not only are the batsmen at this stage looking for big runs, now they have a license to shut their eyes and swing.
so Mustafiz runs in. And it's a full toss, gets a bit of an inside edge. Well, minimal damage, just a single coming in. 187 for 5, 3 more deliveries to be bowled, and that'll be 3 legal deliveries to be bowled.
Well, he's not that bad. But Akshar, after giving it a big swing, was so upset with himself. Missing out on a free hit, and only a single really is a very good result for CSK, and Mustafizur gets away with it. 3 deliveries left, 187. They could potentially reach.
Look, he's got a slow bouncer, which he rolls his fingers around. His wide yorkers are very, very potent. He nails them most of the time. And the biggest thing is that when he hits a length, which doesn't give you anything. Even his back of length balls are literally finishing like 6 inches top of the stump. He doesn't give you any pull shots, which is really, really difficult on a slow wicket.
Yes, when talking about fast bowlers, you like to go on talking.
Yeah.
Spinners finish.
He bowled a wide in that 20 seconds. Had to redo it.
He caught his 10 seconds. I gave it to him extra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he yielded his time. Tom Moody, you can finish off like David Miller. Rate David Miller's finishing act and 20 seconds for you.
It was a classical Miller finish. Got himself set at the crease, identified the right bowler to get that big over to break the chase. Simple as that. They were, in a position where it was, they were in control of it, but that one over he identified against Mankandi and took it down and made the game GTs.
All new.
And number 2, you've got 2, you have a fielder at the back. and say Ishant Sharma doesn't get off to a good start, things are not working out, pull out the slip, get a mid-wicket in and attack the stumps.
Outside the power play, I'm picking the way Rachin Ravindra's got off to starts, he's going to be on a fair amount, right? So you're trying to limit the damage and you're trying to stay away.
करिएगा और अच्छा खासा अमाउंट जो है वो जीतिएगा। बाकी इनिंग ब्रेक बस कुछ ही देर समाप्त होने वाली है। मुझे लगता है ये मुकाबला जो है वो काफी हद तक सुपर से भी ऊपर रहने की उम्मीद रहेगी यहाँ पर। चलते जरा बात करते हैं मैच के सूरत हाल की तरफ। आज 13वां मुकाबला यहाँ पर दिल्ली वर्सेस चेन्नई के बीच। दिल्ली एक तरफ दिल्ली कैपिटल्स टीम, एक तरफ चेन्नई की टीम, जहां पर आज दिल्ली ने टॉस जीता। विशाखापट्टनम के इस मैदान के ऊपर टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का निर्णय लिया और पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए चेन्नई के खिलाफ यहाँ पर 191 रन बनाए 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर, और टारगेट दिया है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को 192 रन का, जो कि 120 गेंदों में पूरा करना है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को। आज बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी रही दिल्ली की। अब देखना होगा टोटल चेज होता है या डिफेंड करेगी दिल्ली। यहाँ पर चलते हैं जरा दिल्ली के स्कोर कार्ड की तरफ। जी हाँ, दिल्ली के स्कोर कार्ड की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। ओपनिंग करने आए पृथ्वी शॉ और डेविड वार्नर। पृथ्वी शॉ ने आज 27 गेंदें खेली, 43 रन बनाए, 4 चौके 2 छक्के लगाए। स्ट्राइक रेट जो है 160 का रहा पृथ्वी शॉ का और 43 रन बनाए पृथ्वी शॉ ने। यहाँ पर पृथ्वी शॉ को आउट किया रविंद्र जडेजा जो है 43 रन बनाकर आउट हुए। वहीं डेविड वार्नर ने भी 35 गेंदों में 52 रन की पारी खेली, 5 चौके 3 छक्के लगाए। जो 18 रन बनाकर आउट हुए। आखिरी बल्लेबाज आउट हुए त्रिस्टन स्टब, जो कि 2 गेंदें ही खेल पाए और 0 के स्कोर पे आउट हुए। त्रिस्टन स्टब को भी क्लीन बोल्ड किया मथीशा पथिराना ने और त्रिस्टन स्टब जो है वो 0 रन बनाकर आउट हुए। यहाँ पर नाबाद रहने बल्लेबाज अक्षर पटेल, जिन्होंने 8 गेंदों में 7 रन बनाए, कोई चौका छक्का नाबाद रहे, 6 गेंदों में 9 रन बनाए, 1 चौका लगाया। 11 एक्स्ट्रा रन दिए आज चेन्नई की टीम ने, जिसमें 5 वाइड और 2 नो बॉल रही यहाँ पर। और दिल्ली की टीम ने 191 रन बनाए 5 विकेट नुकसान पर 20 ओवर के अंदर। तो चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को अगर मुकाबला जीतना है तो 192 रन बनाने हैं 120 गेंदों के अंदर। हमारी टीम चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स से उम्मीद करेंगे चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स की टीम जो है वो इस मुकाबले को जीते यहाँ पर। अब चलते हैं जरा चेन्नई की गेंदबाजी की बात करें तो देखिए 5 गेंदबाज यूज किए आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स ने। यहाँ पर दीपक चहर ने शुरुआत करी, आज 4 ओवर किए 42 रन दिए, कोई विकेट जो है नहीं मिला। इकोनॉमी जो है वो 10.50 का रहा। तुषार देशपांडे साथ साथ फ्री मैच प्रेडिक्शन भी आपको यहाँ से मिलती है, जाकर ज्वाइन करते रहिए। जी हाँ, ज्वाइन यहाँ पर आप सब लोग जो है साथ साथ में बैटरी बैट को भी ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा। बैटरी बैट के पास बैटरी बैट के ऊपर आज ऑफर चल रहा है, पहले डिपॉजिट करने पे आपको 200% का बोनस जो है वो मिलता है। बैटरी बैट का लिंक जो है वो मैं लाइव चैनल में मैंने पिन कर दिया है, उस लिंक को क्लिक करिएगा। बैटरी बैट पे जाइएगा, अपनी आईडी बनाइएगा, डिपॉजिट करिएगा। डिपॉजिट करते समय एक बोनस कोड, जी हाँ बोनस कोड हम देंगे क्रिकेट लाइव हिंदी की तरफ से, फैब FAV24, ये कोड डालेंगे तो आपको डिपॉजिट करते हुए 200% का बोनस मिलेगा। 1000 रुपए डिपॉजिट करेंगे तो आपको 2000 रुपए का एक्स्ट्रा बोनस बैटरी बैट की तरफ से मिलेगा। 15 से 20 मिनट के अंदर आपके बैंक अकाउंट के अंदर मिल जाता, तो जाकर ज्वाइन करते रहिए बैटरी बैट को। लिंक है लाइव चैट के अंदर, मैंने पिन कर दिया है उस मैसेज को, लिंक को क्लिक करेंगे, बैटरी पे जाएंगे, आईडी बनाएंगे और 200% का बोनस जो है वो यहाँ पर लीजिएगा, प्रेडिक्शन करिएगा और अच्छा खासा अमाउंट जो है वो जीतिएगा। बाकी इनिंग ब्रेक बस कुछ ही देर समाप्त होने वाली है। मुझे लगता है ये मुकाबला जो है वो काफी हद तक सुपर से भी ऊपर रहने की उम्मीद रहेगी यहाँ पर। चलते जरा बात करते हैं मैच के सूरत हाल की तरफ। आज 13वां मुकाबला यहाँ पर दिल्ली वर्सेस चेन्नई के बीच। दिल्ली एक तरफ दिल्ली कैपिटल्स टीम, एक तरफ चेन्नई की टीम, जहां पर आज दिल्ली ने टॉस जीता। विशाखापट्टनम के इस मैदान के ऊपर टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का निर्णय लिया और पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए चेन्नई के खिलाफ यहाँ पर 191 रन बनाए 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर, और टारगेट
with the very first over. Target is 192 for this very crucial. Delhi has got nothing out of the two. So very important for Delhi to win this one, to be in that range of getting into the next level of play.
Yes, they want to make it a win, get those umpire as it goes way past the right-handed batter. Rishabh Pant diving to his right to collect that one. So it's a extra coming in from Khalil Ahmed.
And look at the batting lineup in there for Chennai Super Kings. There's Ajinkya Rahane next. There's Daryl Mitchell, one more Kiwi in there. Got Ravindra Jadeja. Samir Rizvi is there. Might get an impact sub in the shape of that demolition man Shivam Dubey. He's good against the spinners. What a beautiful delivery, that outside edge. Yes, it is. We got first victim here. Gaikwad has gone. Khalil has struck.
As gets that inside edge, a sharp one. He's not going up for the review. He knows he's touched that one. And it's going straight into the hands of Rishabh Pant. Wicket number 1.
How's that?
With Ajman Free Zone, start your business in the UAE for just 5,555 dirhams. Great Wall Motor, a world-renowned SUV and pickup manufacturer, and Haval, LM Exchange, 36 branches spread across the UAE. Jotun Paints, Jotun protects property.
So end of the first over in the power play. Chennai Super Kings at 3 for 1.
Power play
with honorinsurance.ae. We've got you covered.
CSK in the chase need 189 and 114 after 1 over. 3 for 1.
It's not just a game, it's the Tata IPL.
Take the ball, take the bails off.
The big auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72-hour non-stop protection. Meteora developers. Step into the world of elevated privileges. Brook Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color.
Hey bro, what's up?
Damn stressed यार.
क्या हुआ?
Rented a car man and they say deposit refund होने में 30 से 40 दिन लगेंगे.
Have you not heard about self-renting? Download the Self-Drive app now.
Meteora developer.
All you can eat offer at Papa John's, starting at 39 dirhams only. And the kids eat for free offer. T&Cs apply.
Enjoy exclusive 10 years or 1 million kilometers warranty plus 3 years free service on all Jetor SUVs. Jetor, exclusively distributed by the elite cars in the UAE.
Insurance market for your car or health. Have the confidence to move more with the new Rexona deodorant. Get 72-hour non-stop protection against sweat and odor.
This IPL season, get bowled over Bollywood style. Watch live matches at B-Town Restro Bar, Grand Excelsior Hotel, Al Mankur.
Very next day, in your self-drive credits, you can then keep on renting different cars on the same deposit you have. No waiting. Just rent cars on the same deposit you have. No waiting. Just renting. Download the Self-Drive app now.
Every day deserves a touch of elegance, a sparkle of radiance. Embrace the allure of gold and diamond collection from Barfley Jewelry. Discover timeless beauty that is exquisite and value for money. Visit today to elevate your style with Barfley Gold and Diamond Jewelry Collection. Barfley Jewelry. Be beautiful every day.
Imagine how wonderful life could be if we could replace stress with relaxation and happiness. We can take simple steps to make this dream a reality. Join us for a free public talk on March 30th and 31st, led by the renowned spiritual guide, author and humanitarian Sant Rajinder Singh Ji Maharaj. Gain insights from his best-selling book, Detox the Mind, and unlock the secrets to build.
Brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
End of the third over in the power play. Chennai Super Kings are 7 for 2.
Power play
with honorinsurance.ae. We've got you covered.
It was just a while back we were talking about Chennai having so much depth and power in the batting lineup that Dhoni hasn't been tested, and seemingly at this point in time with 2 wickets down in this chase with 185 still required of 102 balls, and there's a very good chance that Dhoni might come in. But these two, Ajinkya Rahane, Daryl Mitchell, have been great with the bat. They are people who can gauge the situation, hold the fort, and that's precisely what they have to do now. Build up a partnership. 2 casualties back to back, 2 new batters at the crease. It's just 3.1 overs. They've lost 2 wickets and just a meager 7 runs on the board, and the required run rate has jumped up to 10.99.
It's almost 11 runs in over, 7 for 2. 4th over in progress. Daryl Mitchell and Ajinkya Rahane out there. Ishant Sharma into his 2nd over, and Khalil Ahmed 2 for 4 into. That is the equation there. As Ishant Sharma running in, tackle the length, cut away, goes straight to the fielder at points, and they're not even able to get it past the inner circle. So 2 back-to-back dot deliveries from Ishant Sharma into the 4th over. 7 for 2. Current run rate 2.10, required 11.10. 185 now needed in 100. They need a big partnership here, CSK. If they have to achieve that required rate, has now suddenly jumped up way too high. The CSK a bit at the back step. Ajinkya Rahane on strike. As Ishant Sharma runs in, there is a slip in up to do the clean-up act. It's a single to add to the total, but a perfect drive.
The perfect drive.
With Aban Herbal Toothpaste. Distributed by Jan Bros.
And this is the stadium where Mahendra Singh Dhoni scored his maiden one-day international century, 148 in Vizag against Pakistan. So we hope Dhoni would kind of take his memory back and pull up his socks, pad up and come early. Mitch Marsh, 1 of 2. Target is 192. Breathing fire from both ends. Ishant Sharma and Khalil Ahmed have been absolutely spectacular with the ball, mixing it up. Look at that economy. 3 and 2 respectively, Ishant and Khalil. And this has been a fabulous display of fast bowling. As in comes Ishant Sharma for the next delivery. This has been tonged up in the air. It's gone miles up. And 1 bounce into the fence for 4.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
There's something for the CSK fans to celebrate. That boundary. More delivery to come in this 4th over. 179 now needed of 97. Current run rate 3.39, required 11.07. Ajinkya Rahane is on 7 of 7, 6 of 7. And Daryl Mitchell is on 1 of 2. Ishant Sharma comes in, back of the hand delivery. Nicely driven away towards the offside. He's got the timing right. Through sweeper cover. This one's going to be another boundary.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer.
4 was gone. It's 17 for 2 at the end of the 4th.
Power play.
With honorinsurance.ae. We've got you covered.
So CSK in the chase are 170.
414-4444 or visit fuh.care.
This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
No way!
0% per month payment plan. Get your home fully
6-year warranty and more. About herbal toothpaste from John Bros. The goodness of clove gives a long-lasting fresh breath. Cheer on with confidence. This Ramadan, refresh your home walls with 2024's trendiest colors by Jotun's latest collection called Canvas. Visit Jotun's store or call 800-JOTUN.
Hey, what plans for Eid? Traveling to home of the art.
This is going to be a walk in the park for Chennai Super Kings. It's going the other way around. More action across the break.
This Tata Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color. Al-Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72-hour non-stop protection. Meteora developers. Step into the world of elevated privileges.
Go supersonic with Igloo Hyperloop. Vanilla ice cream, tangy raspberry and sweet Alfonso mango in one loop. Igloo, ice cream fun for everyone.
Al-Ras did the pump. They were 7 for 2 at one stage. Khalil Ahmed was absolutely on song, swinging the ball late and causing all sorts of trouble for the CSK top order. The openers have failed to fire tonight, so over to Rahane, 18 of 12, and Daryl Mitchell alongside him, 6 of 7. Big in-swing delivery, inside edge onto the pads. Anrich Nokia, good to see him back, fully fit. Of course, did miss out on the ICC World Cup 2023, but still looking really, really good here for DC. Another super delivery coming in from the big South African pacer.
Super delivery. Brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
So scampering through for a quick single, 31 for 2 after 5.4. It's been all about Delhi Capitals thanks to the inspirational batting of Rishabh Pant, getting a much needed score to his name and putting DC in a very strong position. 161 needed of 86 balls. Nokia bowling to Rahane and turned away towards the mid-wicket region. Beautiful shot there, perfectly timed, but couldn't quite find the gap. But Rahane is striking the ball clean, and that was a beautiful, perfect drive.
The perfect drive.
With Aban Herbal Toothpaste. Distributed by Jan Bros. Jitor, drive your future.
8 runs conceded in his first over so far from Nokia. Ajinkya Rahane 18 of 13. Daryl Mitchell 7 of 8. Final delivery of the power play. And CSK maximize it. Oh, once again rushing on to Rahane. They will scamper for a quick single shy at the stumps. There is a direct hit at the non-striker's end, but Rahane made it well in time. A very good over from Nokia at the end of the
power play.
With honorinsurance.ae. We've got you covered.
Charu Sharma alongside me in the com box. Charu sir, 32 for 2 at the end of the power play. Khalil Ahmed bowling beautifully tonight in Visakhapatnam.
He's really turning up the pace, and very fortunate that there were right-handers bowling lefty over the wicket. He was able to cut it across them regularly. Sure, there were a couple of edges for 4, but that inside edge was magnificent. They've gotten 2 wickets. But as an added bonus, they've allowed the opposition virtually no runs. 30 and change, 2 wickets down. We'll have to say, all of a sudden, CSK looking at a very... So they have no choice now after a poor power play to hit some big shots, which, as we know, 7th over onwards becomes a bit of a challenge because Akshar Patel comes in now almost on cue to make sure that unless you attack me, I'm not going to allow you more than a single or 2 because they are so accurate and so much in control. We'll see whether Rahane or Mitchell, who is of course known for some big hitting, will attack in the 7th, 8th, 9th, or if they keep relatively quiet, then it's going to become a really tall mountain for the final 10 overs. Prithvi Shaw, as expected, has been substituted, so he will no longer be on the field. Rasik Dar comes in. Is he going to bowl a bit for them? We'll see. Very young. What a great opportunity for young Mr. Dar.
And of course, with the absence of Kuldeep Yadav, this spell from Akshar Patel gets even more importance. I'm not sure why they waited for 6 overs. उन्होंने कहा पृथ्वी शॉ को थोड़ा सा भगाओ फिर उसको निकालेंगे. So Rasik comes into the game. Perhaps will be bowling from the other end as Akshar Patel gets stuck into the piece. This time pulled away. Beautiful shot coming in from Rahane. Bit of a misfield at deep square by Abhishek Porel, but fires in the throw very quickly. 1 run added to the score for CSK.
The one run with Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Well, even though he didn't collect it cleanly on the bounce, Abhishek, he was lucky that they...
No, not quite. He's a terrific fielder. Required run rate is already above.
They have a little bit of a leeway, but it depends how hard someone goes and how quickly. Because Akshar is not likely... My first ball was a little short and pulled, but he's not likely to give them scoring opportunities unless, I keep saying so, you decide to dance down the track and attack the bowler.
Very miserly, very accurate, especially with those looping arm deliveries. Ajinkya Rahane just tap and run for now. So we're looking to deal in singles, 35 for 2 after 6.4. That will do perfectly fine for Rishabh Pant. Something has got to give. They need at least maybe 1 boundary every over. ठीक है 10, 12, 15 रन नहीं लगाओ, लेकिन 7, 8 पे you just need to keep that scoreboard ticking.
True, and also the overthrow, but it's still no major damage. What was I saying? Yeah, Daryl Mitchell through the series so far in IPL 2020, and his strike rate has been very ordinary. So he's a man under pressure. And Rahane, well, he's gotten one pretty good knock so far. He's been there longer, so less pressure on him. But I think when you say...
Medium pacer, and he's played for KKR in the past in the IPL. He's been part of the Mumbai Indians setup too, so certainly has a bit of experience at this level, but only 15 T20s in his career, so very, very young lad, but he does have a best of 6 for 31, so he's a bit of a wicket taker.
Not in the IPL. Because this is a different level of the game. But, you know, you mentioned something interesting earlier. Why did we have Prithvi Shaw in the field for 6 overs before they decided? And I was thinking about that, and quite likely because the team that wants the substitute, the fielding team, probably wants to see how did our bowlers bowl in the power play, how did our faster bowlers do, how is the track, what is needed now, and then you decide on the bowler that you want to substitute into the field for a batsman who obviously is not going to give you any bowling options at all. So just that little wait and see policy about what is working on the pitch.
And Rasik is immediately into the game. First delivery, it's a good one, catching the outer half of the blade from Daryl Mitchell. Once again, just looking out.
Your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Coming from the north of India, very important for Rasik Dar to do well because he can be a big hero in his land, in his area, in his geography. And I hope many more people from that part of the country start playing serious cricket.
This time, straightish delivery, just a bit of a bottom edge on that pull from Ajinkya Rahane, but fine leg is in the circle. A streaky boundary for CSK.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business.
Nothing too wrong with that ball. Around middle stump or so. Not too quick, and that's why Rahane was able to swing it around. No cover there, a long leg. But I think you'll have to keep the line slightly more outside off. You can't patrol every part of the field.
Excellent delivery, this time jagging in sharply into Ajinkya Rahane, but great game awareness from Mitchell, scampering through for that single. He's certainly getting that, he's just hitting that seam and getting that ball to nibble off the surface, so looks a decent prospect here, this Rasik Dar.
Yeah, I'm afraid Mayank Yadav has taken all the limelight away from the faster bowlers who are coming in now, the younger crop. But apart from that, yes, Rasik is certainly being able to maintain reasonable control. Now, he doesn't have the same Yadav pace at 150 and change, or 156 one delivery, but even at 135, seam jagged in, cut him in half, very lucky through the gate that it didn't strike the stumps, just over. Rasik can't believe it, the keeper can't believe it, Rishabh Pant, but Daryl Mitchell can. He says, gosh, I survived. Last ball of a very good starting over.
Fabulous bowling, this time slower ball, he struck him on the pads, loud appeal, but the umpire has started to walk away, perhaps just drifting down the leg side, but a very, very good over from young Rasik Dar. Are they thinking about the review? Rishabh Pant doesn't look particularly interested, So yes, we will move on. 8 overs completed. CSK in a spot of bother here. 47 for 2.
Scoreboard
with Fakhi University Hospital. Call or WhatsApp 04414 FUH.care.
This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
No way!
Big 106.2.
Ball by ball with
Meteora Developers. Step into the world of elevated action.
Enjoy Igloo Events. Perfect blend of vanilla ice cream and chocolate biscuits. Igloo ice cream fun for everyone. UAE's #1 and your favorite ice cream. This IPL, the game is brewing. Remember.
Loading. Otherwise, it's a little staid right now. It's a little in the background, and they're not achieving the high.
Off the deck quite prodigiously. Required run rate 12.2. So something has off the deck quite prodigiously. Required run rate 12.2. So something has got to give. And a big heave from Daryl Mitchell. Inner half of the bat again, and good fielding at deep square leg. I think it's Kumar, the big foul. And Rahane into the action with a 6.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by
Shami, his seam position is fabulous, but of course Rahane saw it. It was angling down.
Fun for everyone. UAE's #1 and your favorite ice cream.